Good morning, guys. It's Amanda. Welcome back. Thank you for taking the time to stop by this morning. I haven't done a real video like this dealing with my kitchen or anything, what I've been doing. But I want to let you know, I have been without a microwave now for about a month. My husband got up one morning, was reheating his coffee in there, and he did not know this, but there was a bag of chips in there, and you know, those metallic. Anyway, it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I'm like, what's that smell? Something's burning. And it was smoky in the house. Now, that bothered me because my fire alarms did not go off. That's a whole other story. It wasn't smoky, but it was enough that I got up, I kept looking. The one thing that went through my mind was electric wires in the wall. That's what kept going through my mind because I couldn't see anything. And then what ended up happening was I asked Richard, he was in the bathroom, he came out, and mind you, this is about 5 o'clock in the morning, and he was getting ready to go to work, and I said, do you not smell that? What is it? And he's walking around, and he's like, oh, the microwave. He went in there, opened the microwave, smoke blew out everywhere. He didn't know that bag of chips was in there, and it was so bad. We had to put fans in the window to draw that out, open the windows. It was quite a very cold morning at that time. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what the microwave looks like. You see that? Yeah. I opened it up. It still stinks. It's still here. I need to get it out of here because I have not used it since then. I cannot use it. You just saw what it looked like. And my first thought was, let's go out and buy a new one. And I'm like, no, let's wait. Let's see how much I actually use that microwave. I use it a lot. And mainly I use it for reheating items like leftovers from the night before, heating up a glass of water. You know, we used to do things old school. When I say old school, I mean, this is how you used to reheat things. We would reheat things in a pot. No matter what it was, I would put it in there. I would put spaghetti in there. I never actually, come to think about it, I never really made 2 nights worth of dinners before the microwave. We had one, of course, I've had one since we were married, because I just haven't. But I remember before microwaves, this is how you reheated everything. Or nothing was ever made enough to left over. You just ate it cold. That's just, I know people are like, what? You ate it cold? Yep, we ate it cold. This is old school, y'all. This is how I've been reheating things for a while, but I had to get a little smarter. And this is what I want to show you. This is what I have been using for the past month to reheat stuff. Now, it does take a little effort on my part, which is no big deal. Trying to live a slower paced life, trying to quit this rush stuff. And it's actually a little better because it makes me think ahead, which was always a good thing. So let me show you what I've been using. So these are the things that I've been using to reheat with. At first, I kept reheating everything in a pot. And you can even do a casserole in there. You just got to be consistent. It usually gets all mixed up. That's perfectly fine. It's, you know, whatever. Spaghetti, anything that's liquidy or kind of liquidy and not too solid, you can do that. You can reheat. Y'all, you can even reheat hamburgers in there if you want to. Trust me, you just put them in there and keep flipping them over, or a fry pan, that'll work. Then I got a little bit smarter. I started using this. And what I would do is if I had leftovers like a sausage casserole the night before, I would just take it, spray it, put it in here about 2 hours before, set it on high to begin with, let it heat up really good, and then set it on warm, and it could sit there all day, literally, because it stayed warm, and we would have it that night. But this is kind of like a bigger one that I use. This is the one I've been using more often lately for smaller portions, and it's really hot now. I actually forgot that I had this one. I had it sitting on somewhere in my kitchen for 2 years, unopened in the box, and I finally decided I need to open this. It would be perfect for smaller amounts. Now, my grandchildren are coming over today, and they like sausages. That's what they get for their lunches, and this is a perfect way to reheat them. I just took them out of the refrigerator. If they're in the freezer, you just take them out a little bit more. I put them in there, put the top on. This only has 2 settings because it's smaller. I put it on high to begin with and then low. And I let it sit there for about 2 hours. And you know what, guys? A few hours before my grandkids get here, or even an hour before my grandkids get here on high, it's warm enough for them to eat because it's already been pre-cooked. An absolutely amazing thing to do. And what I can do to make this work faster, if I want this to heat up faster, all I have to do is take a cloth, a pretty good heavy one, put it on there. It helps seal it a little bit more, and it'll heat up faster. Same thing with this one. I'll just put this over, and it helps it heat up faster as well. But right now, this is working good for, like, if I have hamburgers, I will do the same thing with hamburgers. I will take a hamburger that have already been made with the bun, wrap it in a baggie, put it in there, and it works. But let me show you what I have to put in before a baggie. Okay, say I want to heat a hamburger that's been in a bun. What I will do, I will keep it in the plastic bag. I will put something down here because you don't want the plastic bag touching this unless, of course, you have got the actual crock pot liners. You can actually use crock pot liners in there too, but I prefer to save those for bigger things, not just something like reheating. And put it in there and stack them a little bit. Put the hamburgers on there and then put the top back on. Set it on high for the first hour, then low, or whatever the temperature is that I want it to be ready at, which for hamburgers, probably within an hour on high. No big deal. And it works, y'all. It truly works. I've got some bacon here that has been cooked. I'm going to throw a few pieces in there for a salad that I'm going to be making. Y'all, this crock pot is not just made for slow cooking. It's an awesome thing to use if you don't have a microwave or whatever for reheating stuff. So guys, I know that's kind of unconventional, not unconventional, but it does work. It has worked beautifully for me for the past, I'm trying to get over here, the sun shines always bright there. These things have been an absolute lifesaver, and I haven't had to go out and buy a microwave yet because I really don't want to spend $60 or $70 on something like that right now. I just don't. My husband's like, why haven't you bought a microwave yet? And I've said, well, we haven't had any problems having our food reheated, have we? I said, think about it, babe. Think about it. So anyway, I know this is kind of strange and unconventional, but it has been working for me. And as you can tell right now, I've got some lunch heating up for my grandchildren today. It's going to be perfectly fine. Tonight we're having hot dogs. So that's going to go in the old-fashioned pot. Just heat them up real fast. So anyway, hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. Yeah, this is definitely a way to do it if you don't have a microwave or if you can't afford one or whatever the case. And you can get these actually small crock pots, really small ones if you're a single person or you don't have a big family to reheat stuff. You can get them really cheap. I got that on a Black Friday deal, and I don't think I paid over $10 for it. I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for stopping by.